In today's video, I'll be showing you how to make Days Until Christmas wooden sign using this round. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Jane. Thank you so much for stopping by here on this channel. I hope you consider subscribing. If you enjoyed today's video at the end of the day, please don't forget to hit the like button. Let's get right into the video of the day. So I'll start by painting this small wooden circle. You don't have to use that. You can always use a contact paper if you have one. So if you have like a chalkboard contact paper, you can cut it out the size you want and put that here instead. But I want this to have maybe like an elevated look, even though it's very flat. Hopefully it gives it that look, which is what I'm going for. So I'll start by painting this, and I'm going to be using, I thought I had chalk paint, but I don't think I have, but I think this will work still. So I'm going to be using this black paint I have. It's an acrylic paint. I'm going to be using this, so I'll just put it on the board and then paint this. Once I'm done painting this, I'll put this aside and go over to Design Space. Now that I'm done painting this, I'll put it aside so that I can fully dry and then go over to Design Space to show you the design. I've already created it and I just use text and stars, and then we'll cut it out using the machine. So let's go over to Design Space. So this is the design I'm going to be putting, Days Until Christmas. And this back part, this brown part, is just the wood, the round wood which you saw earlier. This is the black wood which I've already painted, and this text will just be in white. I use the font Hello Angelina Sans for Days Until, and I use Welcome Christmas for the Christmas word, the word Christmas. I believe I got all these fonts from Creative Fabrica. I'm not too sure. I believe Hello Angelina is from Creative Fabrica. I'm not sure of Welcome Christmas, but I'll confirm and put a link there to it. And so what I'll do now is delete the back. But before I do that, you can see also the Santa hat. I got this SVG from Creative Fabrica, and I'll put a link to it also in the description box below. So I'm just going to delete this and delete this. Or I didn't have to delete, actually, undo that. I'll just hide it and then also hide the black one. And the next step will be to weld everything. So for the hat, I'm just going to go to the side here, you can see it, and just click. Okay, I'll weld the stars first, so I'll click the 3 stars from the side and then click weld. This will just put it as one. I'm trying to weld everything, so when I cut out, it all cuts out as one, because I'm using white vinyl, so I don't have to cut them separately, and also I have vinyl to fit onto, so I'm just going to weld this as one, except the Santa hat. I think I'm going to do that separately. Then I'm going to also go to the Santa hat, click the 3, actually ungroup them first, click all the whites, and then I'll weld that. And then these 2, weld it, and then so 1 star and then 1. I'm just going to weld that together. This one is black, this one is red, this one is white, and this one yeah. So I'll leave things as they are, and the next step will be to click make it, and then it will cut. Now also, if you don't want to, before I move on, so I've clicked make it, then I'm cutting into matte, so I'll click on matte, continue, and I'll choose my vinyl, and then we'll go back to the maker the machine so you can cut it out. But before I go over to the machine, I'm just going to also show you another way. If you don't want to create this on your own, you don't want to go through the hassle of creating this. Basically, I just put text together. You can also check for designs like Days Until Christmas on Creative Paprika, Etsy, or wherever. But I use Creative Paprika, so I'll just show you. I'll minimize this. And here on Creative Paprika, you can see Creative Paprika. I'll just type Days Until Christmas and do enter, and then click graphics on the side. And as you can see, you can already see like different things, Days Until Christmas. I'm just going to open it in a new tab. You can see down, if you keep scrolling, I'm sure you'll see more of them. But I already opened the first one, which is this one. You can see different designs for Days Until Christmas. Depending on what you're putting it on, you could be putting it on a board or a canvas or anything on material, whatever you're putting it on. These are just different designs here, and you can see that they come with commercial use and full POD license if you're doing print on demand. So this is just another way. You don't have to create it yourself if you don't want to. You can come here and just pick any design, but I just wanted to make something simple and just put text together, so I did that. But this is another way. So I'll put a link to Creative Paprika in the description box. If you want to do that, you can do that. So back at this, we have Days Until Christmas, and the style you can see is welded as one, and then part of the hat as one. This is also part of the hat in black, and then the red part of the hat. So I'm just going to click continue, and I'll go over to the machine so we can put our material and then cut it. So over here I'll be using this white smart vinyl, and this is the one that you get for Cricut Joy. I'm just trying to use it since I still have a bit of it. So I'll put it on the, let's see, I'll put it on the mat because that's white premium vinyl for the Joy. I'll just put it here. Have that done, and I'll also be using red and black. So I'll go ahead and send this through for the machine to cut it. I'll just push this forward, bring this forward rather, because I need space at the back. So I think that's good. And then I'll press the load button, and when it's ready, the play button, and this is just going to cut out the words. Time to read all of them. So I'm just going to cut, and then we cut out the excess. That's what I'm doing. Up. So basically with weeding, I'm taking out the parts I don't need. So I'm just going to be leaving on these days until Christmas and the stars. I'm just taking out any other thing that should not be there. So that's what I'm doing. I'll get this ready to be transferred to the round. So I'll just measure out my transfer tape and then prep it to be transferred to the round, the wooden round. I have this here. I'll put this aside. Actually, before I transfer that on, I need to glue this down. So I'm just going to use hot glue. You can use E6000 if you have one. Well, we're using hot glue for this, so I'm just going to put this, and I think somewhere here will be good. It looks like it's centered. Hopefully it is. I don't know, but I think I'll just put it somewhere here. I think that looks good. And then I'll use my hot glue gun. Like I said, if you have E6000, you can use that. I have, but for today I'm going to use this. This dries fast, so you have to do it fast, and then I'll put it down. And now that I have that in, I'm going to put this on it. So yeah, looking good. And next will be to put this. So to add this, And for that, I'm just going to get a smaller transfer tape to put this on. I'll try and join everything together before I put it on there. That's it. And now I'm just going to put it here. Once this is done, you can stand it somewhere in your house. Oops. Put it somewhere in your house to stand, or if you have like a command tape, you can put it behind it and put on the wall, or you can put a rope on it to put on the wall. But it's as easy as that. To fill this in, you just need to use a chalk so that you can wipe. I don't have white, but I have a chalk here. So how many days is it till Christmas? At this moment, I don't know, but I'll just say 45. You can get the kids to fill this in if you want, or do it yourself while the kids watch. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please don't forget to hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. It will mean a lot to me. Thank you so much again for watching. Till next time, stay blessed. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.